You're too intelligent for certain conversations. You're too grown to hang out with certain individuals. You're too wise to sit around and invest in something that you know is going to potentially be a dead end. Whoever I'm speaking to, you may not say a whole lot, but you see a whole lot. And you choose not to engage in certain things. And rightfully so, because you will have a lot to lose if you do. And you've decided that I got too much to lose. I'm working on me. I'm healing. I'm becoming. I'm doing what I got to do for me and mine. I really don't have the time or the day to entertain stupidity. I really don't have the time or the day to give people my time, my energy, especially when it's not going to be beneficial to me. Whoever I'm speaking to, baby, don't clap back. Don't give the enemy, don't give people, don't give situations, don't give the idea of that person, thing, whatever it is. Don't give them any attention. Don't clap back, baby. It's something about you doing that, you being in that unbothered energy that ruffles people's feathers even more. And that's what you're meant to do. Because when you hold your peace, when you keep quiet, when you do what you got to do, let your success speak for you, let that door slam in their face and you keep it moving, unbothered, that's when people feel some type of way. But as long as you're engaging and you're feasting and you're feeding people negativity, they're going to eat, baby. They are going to eat off your plate. But you have too much to lose for you to clap back in this season. You're building, you're becoming, you're healing. You've been there, done that, baby. We too old now to be acting like teenagers out here, having conversations and arguing, beefing with people that we don't even know. Beefing with people that's from our past. Beefing with individuals who feel some type of way just from your greatness. That's petty stuff, y'all. And we know that. I'm speaking to a chosen one. I'm speaking to a real one. I'm speaking to somebody that's done that. Now you have too much to lose. Let's get into this thing, y'all. The first one, your aura is called to challenge. When you come around, your aura makes people feel like it's a challenge. So you don't even come in that beefing energy. You don't even come trying to show up and putting people in their place and making people feel insecure. But your aura makes them feel like it's a challenge. That's why when you pull back, baby, and you decide not to engage, it means a whole lot. Because as long as you're fighting, you feel like you have something to fight for. That gives people something to own up to. That makes them feel good. If y'all think about it, listen, only those who have the time in the day to sit around and battle with people, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, they don't have nothing to lose. They don't have nothing to do. They don't have nothing to invest their time in. So they'll invest it in you when you come around. They'll invest it in you when you post. They'll invest it in you when you get in your new relationship. They'll call up the next person and say how your person this and this and this and this and this, not really knowing you. What they want is for you to clap back, for you to engage, for you to step off your throne and come down to where they are. Because I'm not being funny, but people that operate like this are considered peasants. They are considered low vibrational. They are beneath you. And I'm not being funny, y'all, when I say that, but you have to look at it like that so that you do not stoop down to these individuals, these entities, levels. Do not clap back. Keep your peace, keep your power, keep your authority. Stand on the throne in your rightful position where the Most High placed you. Wherever you go, you always challenge people, especially those who are insecure, especially those who feel like you're a battle. Every time you come around or you speak up and you say, you know what, you're out here, you want to do this, you want to do that, your goals, just simply you putting your goals out there, make people feel like it's a challenge, low key. And you probably don't even realize it, but it's your aura. And what they want is for you to sit and engage constantly so that you can get off track. You can get your focus off what you need to do, how you need to show up, who you're trying to become. That's what they want from you. But as long as you're not engaging, as long as you're acting like you're not bothered, and not even acting, baby, be totally unbothered. That right there make people mad. If you walk clean by them, baby, don't even speak, not even acknowledge them. That make people mad because all they want is to be in your energy, be in your aura, be in your space, be in your face. It's a challenge when you come into the room. Let's get into the next one. Your voice put a command and demand on life. We're talking about you clapping back. When you speak, baby, and you actually tell people what it is, you put a command and a demand on life. People hate that about you, viewer. People hate that about you. Whoever I'm speaking to, your voice may just be heavy in general, male or female. So when you speak, people automatically, again, feel like it's a challenge, or they feel like you talking about them, or they feel like just because you said your goals that you're saying they're not doing anything. It's so crazy, but it's almost impossible to make an insecure person feel secure around you. It's impossible because of your aura, your light, your presence, your knowledge, all of that. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm telling you, you've been building yourself up to be this person that you are right now. And it may not look like anything to man, but the moment they get a little close to you, they'll really see you really not like the rest. You're not cut from the same fabric. You may look like it, but the moment you open your mouth and you speak, even if you just say hello, baby, people feel it. You have an aura about you, and that demand and command that's in your voice. Somebody needs to start using their voice just a little bit more, not to argue with people, but to get your truth out, to speak up. Let people hear you. Let people feel you. They do it anyway, so you might as well go ahead and step into that authority, step into that power, step into the person you're meant to be, regardless of how people feel. What they want is for you to clap back, for you to engage on the job, at the events, in your neighborhood. They want you to act up and act out, baby, so you can look just like them. So you can look just like them. Y'all, let's get into this thing. What is clapback? Clapback is to quickly answer or criticize someone who has criticized or insulted or annoyed you. When you clap back, this individual already feels like they got one up on you, because what they want to do is annoy you. That's what they want to do. They want to trigger you and annoy you so you can be out in these streets looking just like them. Looking just like them. Y'all, I was standing this morning getting ready or whatever, trying to get myself together for the day. And the Most High just brought this revelation to me. People that play in the dark, people that sit back behind the scenes and the screens and don't want to be seen, but yet they want you to be afraid of them. They want you to be the person that sit back and act like this and that. They're the ones that's afraid. They're the ones that's considered the cowards. Y'all think about that. A person that plays in the dark don't want to be seen. A person that sit behind the screen, baby, and bully people, they don't want to be seen, but yet they'll put that projection of fear on you, wanting you to be fearful of what they're doing, yet they in the dark afraid to show their face. That's a true coward right there. That's somebody who's really afraid. They're afraid of your greatness. They're afraid to come and talk to you. They're afraid of your light. They're afraid of your potential. They're afraid of your life. So they'll do everything behind the scenes in the screens. They'll be manipulative. They'll say these subtle things because they're too cowardice, if that's the word, I believe it is. They're too cowardice to come into your face and have a decent conversation. But yet they want you to feel fearful. They want you to be doubtful. But they're the ones who are like that, y'all. Just think about it. A person that's really about that life, they'll come straight up to you. A person that's really about that life don't have to play in the dark. And you, my love, you are in the light. That's why we don't clap back. We don't go down to those negative energies and entities and do the absolute most. For what? These people are afraid of you. They're literally afraid of you. And if they weren't, they will show you their face. They will be man enough, woman enough to come to you and have a decent conversation. That ex will come to you and let you know what you said, what you did, how you showed up, instead of going around the streets and telling everybody what you did and what you did not do. Do not clap back to your baby mama, your baby daddy, your ex. You don't have time for that. You're now building yourself up to be a better man, a better woman. Tell them good riddance. Thank God that person left your life. Thank God you're no longer in that environment. Thank God you quit the job. Thank God you're not even associating yourself with people, places, and things like that. Whoever you are, your frequency is so high vibrational now, baby. You see no evil, hear no evil. And when you do, don't clap back. I'm telling you, these people are afraid of you. They're literally afraid of you. That's how the devil operates in general. He's so fearful. The entity and the people that he uses are just like that. They want to be bold. They want to be boastful, courageous, all the things that you are. They want to be everything that you are, my love. And so if they can get you into this energy of arguing, of being upset, of feeling some type of way, that's what they feast off of. That's the very thing they feast off of, because that's who they are. You got to let people be people. You got to let them, do they have their own beds? Create their own beds and let them lie in it. Tell them, I don't want to sleep there no more. That bed is infested with stupidity. That bed is infested with fear and doubt and things that I just don't want to be dealing with. I'm talking about you, viewer. You have to know that when you keep your energy, when you keep your peace, when you keep the focus on you, when you do what you got to do, sometimes that can shake some things up more than you speaking. More than you engaging, feeling like you have to prove yourself to people, feeling like you got to fight for something. Absolutely not. Let the clowns be clowns. Let the people be people. Let them fight and argue with those that resonate with them. Let them be in karmic land by themselves. Don't clap back. You have too much to lose. You've been working on yourself too much and too long. Let's go to the next one. You leave the hood at the rat lab. Go off, spirit. These are hood rats that I'm talking about. That's the slang language, baby, for the people who just don't have no coof about life. They just don't. And they can't help it. These are the people that were raised like that, y'all. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say that, but we have to know that you're not like them. You've been set apart. They've been raised with that kind of mentality. And you haven't. Maybe there was a season where you had the time in the day to interact, to engage, to go back and forth, to clap back, but you don't. You're grown now. You're mature now, especially spiritually. You've elevated now. So you know there's more to you than that. We have to leave the hoods at the rat lab. Let them go out there by themselves and be hood rats. Let them get what they other rats and do what rats do. You're not that. You're an eagle, my love. You're an eagle. The hood rats got to stay where the hood rats belong. They need to be in the trash, digging through foolishness in the dark. And y'all, I have to say it like this so we can know that these entities, they really don't have nothing, to do with you. Like, y'all are night and day, literally. Night and day. Anybody that walk in that hood rat kind of energy, they loud, they boastful, they got a whole big mouth, but yet they have nothing to show for it. Every time you come around, I told you, it feels like a challenge for them. So every time you step on the scene, they talking loud, they laughing loud, they got on nothing, basically want the men to see them. You bringing your man around and they making sure they have dress so they can sit up and compete with you. It's always a challenge when it comes to you, simply because of who you are, simply because of your light, your aura. And so you jump out the car, you step on the scene, you go in the job, you may be the new person on the job, you wearing your little stuff, you being who you are, being humble but yet you're bold, being meek but yet you're wise. And so people look at you and think you're gullible, you're naive, you're this and that, and they come in, baby, trying to act like they're the one and the two. Not realizing that the moment you open your mouth, they'll see that this is not that. Your aura, your energy, your light, your voice, your knowledge, all of that line up, baby. So fight for what? Clap back for what, chosen one? What are we talking about? That's comparing apples to oranges. They have nothing to do with you. This entity, these energies, when people want you to clap back, baby, just know you have made them feel insecure. You have put them in a place where they feel fearful of your potential, your greatness. They are fearful of you getting your new love. The ones who, you had to cut off because you said they wasn't giving you what you needed in these relationships. Now they'll place fear on you, telling you how they were the best thing you ever had and all of that. No, that's fear. That's projection. They're fearful that you're going to go out and find your real person. Find the person that can stand next to you like a real woman, like a real man, and know their position. And when I say that, don't mean you got to stand here and be this, how people try to make traditional relationships look. No, I'm saying standing next to a person who know who they are. I'm talking about you. Standing next to a person who know who they are. People can be in a relationship with you and still be jealous of you. Still feel some type of way about you, your aura, your light, your presence. When you go out, you got to be all humble and meek and put on turtlenecks because your lover feels some type of way. I'm telling you, what they want is for you to clap back every time you go out. Y'all have an argument because they feel insecure about who you are and what you stand for. I'm talking to somebody. Don't get out in the streets and start clapping back with this energy. What you need to do is cut them off. You no longer resonate with that person. I don't care if you're married to them. When you start elevating, you start becoming, you start growing. Listen, you don't have anything in common with these individuals. You are considered now unequally yoked. Even if you were married, now that you've elevated, you've grown, you are now on another level spiritually. So you're unequally yoked with this entity. It's no longer your husband or your wife. They're considered an entity because that demon that's within them want to keep you down. In the moment you clap back, you always arguing with them. You got to get off the job and go into the house. They fussing and carrying on because they mad with you. That you think you can do better. That you're actually out here doing better. It's time to let these energies go, these entities go, these relationships go, these people go. Whether it's a friend, a lover, a cousin, a family member, listen, let them go. If you feel like you always have to clap back, you always have to be engaging in arguments, always explaining yourself, especially when these are people that's supposed to be loving you, befriending you. People that you call your people, even if they're not your blood, you say they're your people, then they should act like it. There's no need for you to be around always having to fight or always having to choose whether you're going to fight or humble yourself. Just to make other people feel comfortable. For what? Do not clap back, baby. Hit them with the deuces. Hit them with the I'll see you later. Hit them with the I don't have the time or the day. Listen, baby, walk by and they laughing out loud doing the absolute most trying to be seen. Walk straight by them. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good, got your head high, not worried about nothing and nobody. That piss them off, baby. Watch when you get to your desk, they're going to be sending a long email. Trying to get you to engage. Trying to get you to see them. That's all people want when it comes to you, viewer. Whoever's listening to this right now, that's all they want is for you to engage in stupidity. Come down off the throne that the Most High has placed you on. And whether or not you believe that you're on the throne, baby, I'm telling you right now you are. You're chosen. You're a royal priesthood. So that means you sit in a status, in a place, mentally, physically, emotionally, that's higher than the norm. Because you've done the work. Because you're doing the work. It has nothing to do with what you drive, nothing to do with where you live, nothing to do with the physique of your body. Even though people are so carnal minded, they'll get pissed with you even with just that. Show up dressed up, looking good, feeling good, man or woman, And they out here now mad with you. Can't even be cordial. These could be strangers. Can't even be cordial with you because you feel good, look good, smell good. You got the aura and the voice to carry it out, baby. You out here being a whole man. I'm talking to somebody pissed because you got a man that's a man. Who am I speaking to? Because you have a man that's a man. Whatever that is, I don't know why spirit giving it to me like that. But y'all know people always talking about my man, my husband, my this and that. But when you look behind the scenes and behind the screens, the woman is being the man and the wife. And it could be vice versa, y'all. Because we always be on the man back. It could be vice versa. Talking about your woman, your this and that. But she for the streets. Go off, spirit. She not just your woman. She for everybody. Go off, spirit. I don't know why this is going left like this, but I'm going to let God do what God do. Because somebody needs to hear this. All they want is for you to clap back, baby. Engage in stupidity. Whatever that stupidity is. Don't do it, my love. When you're out in these streets and people cutting you off all in the traffics, people doing the absolute most at the cash registers, you going trying to get you a basket, they beating you, pulling out the basket before you do. It could be so subtle. The devil is ignorant. And the people that he uses are just like that. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. Because those of us that know better, we do better. And when you don't know better, you operate like that. So when they operate like that, baby, let them have the basket. Let them sit at the register and act like they don't see you, barely want to speak to you when you go up to cash out. Let them treat you, let them cut them off at in the traffic acting crazy. Let them do that. Let them. That's hood rat behavior. That's their mentality. Let people be people, y'all, and you continue to do you, be you. Continue to carry that light. Continue to have that heavy voice, baby. When you speak up, finally, it's going to hit them in the gut. But what you're not going to do is waste your time engaging in that. Let people be people. Do not clap back, my love. You have too much to lose. You've grown too much. You're too mature now. You don't have time for that. Listen, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for the likes, the comments, subscribes, donations, y'all. I appreciate it. Please know, y'all, we on to something bigger and better. That's it. We're on to something bigger and better, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.